sell those healing garments that only cost them 5 cents and they're trying to sell it for $1, saying all you got to do is get this healing garment and it'll do wonders. What did it say? Thy what made thee whole?
Thy faith hath made thee whole.
It wasn't the garment that she touched. It wasn't that garment. It said thy faith. Read it again, brother. Daughter,
be of good comfort.
Be of good comfort. And what did it say?
Thy faith hath made thee whole.
Thy faith hath made thee whole. My son had, about a month ago, had asked my wife about the pictures that were on the wall at the main entrance of the school. And it was for the student of the month. So my wife began to tell him what it was and how you go about getting it. And this past week, I went in to pick him up from school, and he met me at the front of the school and grabbed me by the back of my coat. Daddy, come here, come here. And he began to drag me, literally drag me through the door. Daddy, come here, come here. I want to show you something. What you want to show me? I got to show you something, Daddy. He said, look, it's me. Within the matter of 3 or 4 weeks, he was able to take what my wife had told him, and I believe, pray about it. He believed that God was able to allow him to be it. He had faith that he was going to be the next one up on that board.
Go ahead.
He had faith. Now, if a little child like that can have faith, what about you and I? What about you and I? The problems that we're going through, what about you and I? What's that next verse say?
And the woman was made whole from that hour. And when Jesus came into the ruler's house and saw the minstrels and the people making a noise, he said unto them, Give place, for the maid is not dead, but sleepeth. And they laughed him to scorn.
And they laughed to his scorn. Read.
But when the people...
Go over to St. Mark, 9th chapter.
Amen.
St. Mark, the 9th chapter. And DJ was just so proud. He said, look, Daddy, that's me. St. Mark, the 9th chapter. And begin at the 14th verse. If we... It's hard to try and understand how that we can struggle at different things, but DJ can see something and apply himself and have faith in it that he's going to be the next one, but you and I, we struggle at it. What did it say? 14 says what?
And when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them, and the scribes questioning with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed.
All the people, when they held him, they were greatly amazed, and what?
And running to him, saluted him.
Saluted him, and he asked the scribes what?
What question ye with them?
What question ye with them? And what did it say?
And one of the multitude answered and said,
Master, what?
I have brought unto thee my son, which hath a dumb spirit.
My son had a dumb spirit, and what?
And wheresoever he taketh him, he teareth him.
Doesn't matter where I take him, he teareth him, the spirit. And what?
And he foameth, and gnasheth with his teeth.
And gnasheth with his teeth, and what?
And pineth away.
And pineth away, and what?
And I spake to thy disciples.
I went to your disciples. I went to your disciples, Jesus. And what?
That they should cast him out.
I asked your disciples if they could cast out this demon, cast out this spirit. And what?
And they could not.
They couldn't do it, Jesus. These are your disciples. They couldn't do it. And what did it say?
He answereth him and saith.
He answereth him and saith what?
O faithless generation.
O faithless generation, how long shall I be with you? How long what?
Shall I suffer you?
Bring him what?
Bring him unto me.
And what did it say?
And they brought him unto him, and when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him. And he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming.
Fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. And he asked the father what?
How long is it ago since this came unto him?
How long has this been happening to this child? How long? And what did it say?
And he said, of a child.
And he said, of a child. And what?
And oft times it hath cast him into the fire and into the waters to destroy him.
The father began to tell him some more, that it's cast him into the fires, into the waters to try and destroy him. But if thou can do anything, what?
Have compassion on us and
Lord,
help us.
Have compassion. Have compassion on us and help us. And what did Jesus say?
Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe.
If you canst believe. What?
All things are possible.
How many things?
All things are possible to him that believeth.
A few things are possible?
All things are possible.
Just a couple of things.
All things.
If thou canst believe. All things. What did it say?
All things are possible to him that believeth.
Thou canst believe. All things are possible to what?
To him that believeth.
Everybody say that together. If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth. If you can't believe, all things are possible to him that believes. 24th verse says,
and straightway the father of the child cried out and said with tears.
The father responded after this statement was made, that if you can just believe, all things are possible. That one statement, it moved the father. And the father responded how?
Lord,
I believe. I believe. Lord, I believe. And what did he say?
Help thou mine unbelief.
Help thou. Help thou mine unbelief. I'm going to ask the brother Howard and the pastor to sing a song entitled Only Believe. I'm going to ask you all just to bow your heads, close your eyes, and just lift your heart to heaven while the song is being played. Brother, be so kind, only believe. And just bow your heads, keep your eyes closed, lift your hearts to heaven, because all things are possible. It never said who the individual was talking about when he said that, help thou mine unbelief. He could have been talking about the child. He could have been talking about his wife. But he said, I believe, Lord, just help thou mine unbelief. Just bow your heads and lift your hearts to heaven.
Only believe. Only believe. All things are possible if you only